Hi, here we are. It's the audience.
Hello.
Okay.
I'll try not to drink over here. Yeah, it's okay. Alright. An article from the National Education Association opens with the experiences of Amber McCoy, a West Virginia 4th grade teacher who, after 16 years of experience, still only makes $44,000 a year, with $40,000 left still to pay in student debt. In order to make ends meet, she had to work 3 other jobs as a pet sitter, tutor, and an Amazon rep. In 2018, she decided enough was enough and joined the thousands of other teachers in her state who together went on strike for 9 full days. McCoy herself said of the strikes, "It was our last resort, but it raised public awareness about persistent low pay." It's important for teachers in this country to get the pay they deserve because of their level of training and their huge importance to society, both of which you are all acutely aware. As someone who has encountered many teachers and will soon enter the field myself, I have observed and researched much on this topic, and I understand its importance. Underappreciation of teachers is a rampant problem in our country. However, we can lessen this by spreading awareness about the issue, proposing possible solutions, and doing it in a way that glorifies God. In the minutes that follow, I will attempt to explain that teachers are in fact underpaid for their work, show some possible explanations as to why, and propose that a solution be formed around the godly views of fairness and compassion. Let's get into it. First, teachers are statistically underpaid. In a poll conducted by the University of Chicago, 78% of adults feel that public school teachers don't earn enough, and there are statistics to back these feelings. The Teacher Salary Project has found that the average starting salary for public school teachers is $39,000 a year, while the average ending salary, after 25 years in the field on average, is only $67,000. In addition, according to their research, 99.5% of teachers have spent their own money for classroom supplies in the 2012 to 2013 school year. Of the $3.2 billion spent on school materials, half of it came straight from the pockets of teachers. The Economic Policy Institute has found that on average, public school teachers earn 20% less than their non-teaching college grads. This is a graph that shows the pay disparity by state. And as you can see, Virginia is one of the darkest, worst states.
You need to move, I think.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
You should move to Pennsylvania.
Yeah, for real.
Okay.
This brings me to my second point. What is the reason for these inadequate wages? According to Time magazine, localities have always struggled to pay their teachers ever since the first public school in Massachusetts in 1647. However, along with general pay barriers, because women have often dominated education, its roots may lie partially in sexism. According to the Western Carolina Journalist, teaching was one of the first jobs available to women, married or unmarried. Many women were drawn to teaching for the independence and purpose it gave them. However, the administration was always dominated by men who could get away with paying them considerably low wages. This brings me to my last point. A solution to this problem should be formed based on compassion and fairness towards teachers. First, according to 1 Peter 3:8, God values compassion, something we should try to implement when thinking about the plight of teachers. Finally, all of you, be like-minded, be sympathetic, love one another, be compassionate and humble. Second, according to James 2:1, God values fairness, a virtue we should fight to be applied to laws concerning fair wages for teachers. My brothers and sisters, believers in our glorious Jesus Christ should not show favoritism. This brings me to my conclusion. We can see that teachers should be paid what they are worth, but the answer to this will come in many forms. Depending on the area, the reform could look like a statewide pay increase or a simple reorganization of local budget to account for more school supplies. Whatever each locality chooses to change, something must be done. No one enters the field of teaching to become rich, but teachers should not have to choose between a fulfilling job or a livable wage. The only encouragement I have for teachers, especially those that are Christians, is to never lose hope. Change is slowly happening, and I believe God is behind it. Like Hebrews 6:10 says, God is not unjust. He will not forget your work and the love you have shown him as you have helped his people and continue to help them.